What's up, y'all? Erebus here, and welcome back to some more Silent Hill. So last time we got through the streets, to the church, over to the other side of Silent Hill, into the shopping district, and now we are going to hang out in the hospital for a bit. Alright, without further ado, let's just go for it. And there was a gunshot. Delightful. That's exactly what you want to hear when you walk into a hospital, is a gunshot. There are phones and phone books, no need to examine this. This shit's boring. I forgot to mention last episode as well that one of the proposed reasons why Sybil is here is that she's helping the Silent Hill police with the White Claudia drug ring thing. She's from a different town, but it's possible the drugs were there and she, cruised over here to help assist. It's possible, but other than, people say so, and I think there's a note in one of the novels that's not by the original team. There's not really anything to it, so that's more of like a fanfic answer to me. Mostly, but just so you know. It's an opinion, but it's an opinion some people have. I don't, but some people do. Alright, so now we see where that gunshot came from. We've got a friend. He's actually not a friend. He's one of the other villains. I wouldn't call him a villain anyway. It's Dr. Kaufman.
Hold it.
And he's a terrible shot.
Stop.
He's actually the worst shot possible.
Wait. I'm not here to fight. My name is Harry Mason. I'm in town on vacation.
Oh, okay, so it does mention vacation.
Thank God. Another human being.
Do you work here?
I'm Dr. Michael
Kaufman.
I work at this hospital.
So maybe you can tell me what's going on.
That's a little bit shisty. He doesn't work at the hospital. He's the director of the entire hospital.
In the staff room. When I woke up, it was like
But,
this. Everyone seems to have disappeared.
And it's snowing out this time of year.
Something's gone seriously wrong.
He's the one who confirms snow.
See those monsters?
Very much snow.
Have you ever seen such aberrations?
He also sees the monsters, and there is one dead at our feet right now.
Such things? You and I both know creatures like that don't exist.
Well,
Yeah.
clearly they do.
Have you seen a little girl anywhere? I'm looking for my daughter. She's only 7. Short. Black hair.
Now,
She's missing. I'm sorry.
I forget
With all those monsters,
how
I highly doubt
much Kaufman's lying and how much he's not.
Sorry.
I don't quite recall if he got the memo from Dahlia that shit was going to go nuts.
She died 4 years ago.
Oh, and I forgot that too. He confirms that his wife died 4 years ago.
I see. I'm sorry.
I mean, I knew that happened to her, but I forgot that he mentioned it in game.
Just sit around here doing nothing.
So long. Good luck out there.
Well, these last 2 episodes should just be the Erebus is a forgetful asshole. A couple of episodes, because holy wow. I mean, granted, it's just details and relatively small details, but hey, details are important. There's nothing weird going on in here. Everything's totally fine. Alright. Now we get our wonderful, wonderful map that is just glowing on the other side there. Or rather, I could see it glowing from the other side. I can't talk. As somebody who's, doing a thing here, you'd think I would be able to talk, but I cannot. Alright, so where are we at here? This is the office, so we could also try to get to the medicine room. That door is where we came from. Nothing helpful here. The monster's gone now. So, that's great. Can we get to the medicine room? We can. Any medicine? Nothing helpful. I mean, one would think that there'd be, med kit, health drink, ampoule is newspaper. Article's been clipped out. All right, somebody read an article. Cool. Whole lot more and nothing special going on over here. All right, so this led us over into this area. Okay, that door just straight up doesn't work, so not going that way, I guess. Time to check doors. It's really the only thing to do in these games. Just check doors. Alright, this is, I believe, Kaufman's office. Yes. No? Say doctor's or director's office? Doctor's office. Director's office is on the other side. Okay, so there's just a doctor's office over here. What do you got? Hospital basement map. Alright. Okay, so maybe it was right here in the first game where it instituted this concept that the map that you would find in the front lobby would not be an extensive map of the entire building. There's like employee-only areas and stuff. So here's an example of that. We found this map, right up front, but the basement map was a bit hidden. Gotta explore to find it. Phone's out. Can't get a dial tone. Unfortunate. I'm not sure where this is going. Conference room? Oh, yeah, it's right there on the map, but... Okay, conference room. Nothing going on here. Nothing unusual. Nothing special. Nothing happening. There's a key over there, though, which I would very much like. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's the basement key. Alright. Well then, we can get to the basement, which I suppose is a good thing. Is there a boiler room down there? I bet there is. There's a boiler room down there. I'm obsessed with boilers. Alright. Now this is... let me see what's going on in here first to make sure that I'm not shoving my foot straight into my mouth, but I think this is where, yeah, I can get one of these. Yeah, okay. So this is the most important step for the good plus ending. And maybe even for the bad plus ending? I don't really know the bad plus ending that well because I've never gotten it. But got to grab that plastic bottle before you hit the director's office. Because, oh, this place is a mess. This place got all wrecked. Okay, can we read any of this stuff? Oh, don't go that way, please. Books are scattered around. Nothing else special going on here. Alright, a glass vial lies shattered. It's not just broken, it looks smashed on purpose. That's correct. Little did you know that you can scoop some of that up. The remaining liquid is emptied into the plastic bottle. Now, what have we here? Alright, unknown liquid. Red liquid found in a broken vial in the hospital director's room. So this is this liquid is called a galophatus, if I'm not mistaken. It's some kind of hyper evil banishing bullshit that we're not going to use until the very end of the game. So it's just going to sit in our inventory now for the rest of the game until Well, not the rest of the game, I guess. Because it's not the final boss that you use it on. It's the second to the final boss. But cool thing about this is it comes back in Silent Hill 3. There is a... Okay, that's off to the basement. Don't want to go that way yet. There is a solidified version of that liquid in Heather's necklace in Silent Hill 3. Somehow or other, Harry gets some more of it because I believe... Actually, I think canonically he doesn't use it in this one, so I'm not sure. I believe I've read that typically the good ending is believed to be canonical. Oh, dear God. Is my flashlight working again yet? Yes, it is. Oh, it's just bugs. I ain't afraid of no bugs. I'll shoot them just so that they're out of my way, but I'm not afraid of no bugs. Okay, what was I saying? We have an absurd amount of ammunition. I probably should have played this on hard. Generator room and storeroom. Oh. I didn't expect that to work. Hello. The in-house generator powers elevators, ICUs, and operating rooms only. Do you want to press the switch? No. Because I don't remember the order of events here. I don't want to get locked into something without checking that door. Okay. Elevators, screw elevators. Nobody likes an elevator. Alright, let's turn this machine on and see what happens. Power up. That was a weird sound. That's a horrible sound. Generator's on. Cool. Let's try the elevator now. Although I don't know if it was supposed to power elevators, but... let's see, where does this go? Alright, so we have basically 2 full floors to go through. Oh, there's also stairs, it looks like. Okay, there's a couple things on the first floor that we didn't quite clear, so I'm going to start there. I know. Not important, but I'm a completionist. I need everything on the map to be clear here. And completionist is the wrong word, too. Because I don't have to get everything in the game or anything like that. I guess it's like a weird OCD sort of quirk. Even though I don't think I have OCD, but I have certain like quirks that I guess sort of count. Such as I need all of the doors to have been tried. Might as well save the game, I guess, since we're here too. No, where is the door and the stairs? Straight around this way. Boink. Okay, lock is jammed. That's just fine. Is there any other way to those stairs? No, those are completely blocked off. So back to the elevator, and we will go to, I guess, the second floor and see what that has to offer us. Probably horror and terror. Oof. There we go. So it's a bit unclear, actually, why... What happened in the moments leading up to Harry arriving. Because the Aglophidus was clearly being held by Kaufman, potentially as like a security measure. You know, like to protect himself in the event that the cult turned on him or Dahlia turned on him or what have you. So it's unclear if he destroyed it for some reason or if Dahlia got here. I think, if I remember correctly, Dahlia booked it over here at... Where are we supposed to go? Booked it over here. After the church. Okay, something is not quite right here. Something is very wrong. Because we went through all 3 floors. Well, 3 floors plus basement. I forgot about this bit. That's really good. Okay, so the first floor I checked out of compulsion, but we had cleared it. This is only a 3-floor hospital plus the basement, so we cleared the basement. Once we checked floor 2 and 3 to make sure the doors were closed, it added floor 4, which isn't a real floor. But let's visit it anyway. I forgot about that. That is awesome. God, I love this game. It's confusing and disorienting. Hey, Alessa. Well, if Alessa's here, that's bad. Well, is that even here? There were, like, advertisement signs. Alright. I don't have a map for this place, because the 4th floor doesn't exist. I also think that my flashlight turned back off. It did, and I cannot turn it back on. That's great. I think the door just locked behind me. Sure did. It's locked! This is so damn awesome. I love this game. So spooky. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but to me this is how horror is done. Just the constant intimidation and suspense and oh lord. Alright, well it looks like I got my flashlight back. Door locked behind me again. Okay, now we got some stairs. So now we can go down to the 3rd floor? Maybe? It's unclear. The horrible music is back. Okay, and we are on the 3rd floor. And seemingly now in the alternate Alchemilla hospital, which that was pretty fast. Hello, Nursey. Oh, you take some shots, don't you? Alright, so this is the new enemy type, which is just straight up nurses. And there are also doctors, and they have horrible, horrible growths on them, like cysts, which is a combination of all sorts of things, really. Birdcage. It's empty. Alright, well, we just started the hospital, I feel like. I mean, I guess it's been 20 minutes already, but... God, this music is so intimidating. Here's some dryers. Shit's useless now. Alright, sorry. I don't really want to be going this way yet, so I'm going to go back out. Yeah, I think we'll just do a long episode today because the last episode was already kind of short and we just got here, so there really wasn't much of a real world Alchemilla, so I guess we'll just keep going. Oh god, don't do that, Harry. Just don't. Video. Oh, that's right. There's like a million puzzles in this damn place. Okay. Video. It's VCR. It's old but usable. Now, I cannot actually use the VCR, though, because I don't have a tape. But the important thing is, now we know that there is a VCR there. Oh, God. Alright, I'm just gonna go to town there, because we got cornered. Holy hell. Oh, hospital is rough. Alright, so in terms of the nurse and doctor design, there's a couple of things going on. Alright, this is the plates. Steel plate is screwed to the wall. Yeah, I'm going to need that. Did it mark the map that that's here? No. Okay, so just got to remember that there's a plate in 304. So obviously, of course, Alessa has spent basically her, the vast majority, we'll say, of her life, because the accident with the boiler happened when she was 7, I think, and she's, what, 17 at this point? Damn, I can't remember ages. I am all fucked up. Here's another plate. This one's not screwed down. Plate of turtle. Sure, I'll take that. God damn it. That actually do anything? No. So she spent a long time in the hospital. At this point, she is pretty angry at and afraid of hospital staff. I mean, that's just to be expected, so that's the deal with the zombie-style nurses. And one of the things that they've got going for them, these nurses and doctors, we haven't seen any doctors, but there are some. We just haven't run into them yet. God, they just sprint straight for you. It's horrifying. So they have growths on them. It's basically like, I mean, it's not cancer, but it's basically like cancer. Giving them afflictions because they do such a poor job of healing the afflictions of others. Sort of thing. There's something on that table? No, it's just a strap. Okay. God, that music's gonna drive me insane. In a good way, though. It's horrifying. Bottle filled with some drugs. Better leave it. Got a blood pack. So, I mean, essentially, I guess the first part of this hospital is not really that different from the rest of the game. It's just, pop through, search for items, and go from there. Okay, so it only takes actually about 3 shots, it looks like. to down those nurses. It's just that they are so difficult to deal with. Because they sprint straight for you. It's horrifying. Okay. God. Alright, plate of cat. Got a cat plate, got a turtle plate. And we know where the third plate is. We just need a screwdriver before we can actually take it. Okay, so there's another room here. No bueno. Door here is now unlocked. It was locked. Okay, so that's going to let us use the elevator. Which I guess we can see if it works. Why not? It's not going to. Oh shit. It works. Alright then. Let's see where we can go. I think the setup of these areas is pretty similar. Yeah. Yeah. So that's probably going to be what it's like on every floor. That's my guess. Well, the first floor doesn't have that door. Okay, just the second floor does. So never mind. Let's cruise to the first floor and see what's going on down there. There's so much of this game, like especially the just the ins and outs of it that I just don't remember. Alright, there was a doctor. They are noisy. Hopefully you were guarding some cool stuff. Oh. Is that the basement door again? Oh, I don't know if I want to go down there. At least not right now. I just got to this floor. Oh, there's another one of you out here, huh? Oof, not quite smart enough to get to me in time, huh? There you go. So grumbly. Just... The hospital is, and now you can tell too, because we have been to some areas that plate of queen. Oh, there's more than 3 plates. Excuse me. Okay, there must be 5. But you can tell, we've been in the alternate world a few times, but this looks pretty dire. Like, even in comparison to the other alternate worlds, like, this is not looking good. Just moonwalk over here. Also, by the way, the Aglophidus is gone from the floor. So if you don't get it before transitioning into this state... Oh, Lord. Where did you come from, my friend? That was not nice of you. So if you didn't get it before you transition to this point of the hospital, you are kind of screwed. Well, not positive that's true. Actually, because I don't know. You might be able to get it after finishing this segment. Sorry. Jointed words. Speaking like William Shatner. Shit's empty. Okay, health drink. Anything else going on in here? Nope, just traded some bullets for a health drink. All right, well, that's not so bad. Not really, anyway. But yeah, now I don't remember if we get to see the like. Look how fucking bad this room is, with its grates everywhere. Thanks for the bullets. I don't know if we actually get to see the basement cell, essentially the cell room that Alessa was in this trip to the hospital, because there's the 2 trips to the hospital. I remember that. We have to come back. We have to do all of this, and then we have to come back at some point. Is this just an empty fucking room? It's just an empty fucking room. Cool. Excuse me? Something physically changed there? Or was that just a horror noise? Nope, just horror noise is horrible. Okay, thank you for that. It is quite spooky. I mean, don't get me wrong. But this whole game is very spooky. Yeah, you grumble all you want, big boy. You are nothing. Nothing to me. Although you are blowing through my ammo because you take so many shots to frickin' die. Let's check some bathrooms. No bathrooms. What a sad day. Okay, let's ignore the stairs for now. Because I'm not sure if I want to go the stair route or not. Oh boy. That was rough. A lot of corners in here that I didn't remember. I don't know if... Oof. Oof and oof is all I can say. Nothing unusual. Harry, I think it's very unusual. Sound is heard from beyond the door. Okay, right. I think that's where Lisa's hanging out. So that'll be the end of the this round of the hospital when we get the key to go through that door. Okay, so we can either go up to part of the second floor, or we can go down to the basement. Let's go second floor first. Yeah, let's do the second floor first because I think by exploring the second floor, we'll eventually get to the elevator on the second floor, and then we can just take that down to the basement. Whereas if we go to the basement, then we have to run back this way to inevitably or eventually get back to second floor. Okay, just... Six shots is about the norm with this one. I almost want to swap over to the shotgun, but I don't have the kind of ammo for the shotgun that I would want. So instead, let's check these bathrooms. Jammed. Jammed. Jam, thank you, ma'am. Alright, fine. Well, we got some rooms and a nurse's center still to check. Yep, it's just 6 shots. So on the bright side, I guess what I can do is just pump them full of holes from the get-go instead of trying to wait. Okay, got a lighter. Gonna have to either set something on fire or melt something, it would seem. Oh god, there's another one down here, huh? 2, 3, 4. Oh. That one only took 3. Alright. Fine. Slate. Nothing more than that. Alright, so I need to do something with that clearly. But I don't yet know what. Or how. Oh, hello there, monster. Ooh, boy. Okay, there's a plate there, so I'm gonna need to pass this guy at some point. I don't think that point is now. So let's just try to remember. Oh boy, trying to remember a lot. Actually, I think this is right below the other one. So 204 and 304. That's actually not that hard to remember. Got to get some plates. And if I remember correctly, that's what we do with the slate. But I might be wrong. I mean, hey, it's me. I'm probably wrong. Alright, clouds flowing over a hill, sky on a sunny day, tangerines that are bitter, lucky four-leaf clover, violets in the garden, dandelions along the path, unavoidable sleeping time, liquid flowing from a slashed wrist. Okay, so this is actually where the plates go. There are 4 square indentations on the door. Oh. Wait, there's 4. Don't I have 3? And there's 2 more? Okay, so something's going on with that. Okay. So that's a hard stop right there. That's a, do not pass go. By any stretch, which means that door will be locked, but I just want to check it so that it's on the map as locked. Okay. So, we can't get around there. Which I think means basement is really all that's left. So, let's get back to the stairs first. Should be straight in front of me. Alright, let's go check out that basement. Basement must have the screwdriver that we need. Which will allow us to get, I guess, the plate from 304. I guess whatever's in 204 is not a plate. That's something else. I guess. I don't exactly remember. Unless you're just supposed to be ballsy and march into the tentacles, but that seems like a bad idea. Maybe it's what you're supposed to do, though. I don't know. Like I said, a lot of the mechanic stuff, a lot of the where to go and what to do, for me disappears after the first, hour or 2 of the game. I mean, certainly by this point. Hello? Didn't like how long that took to load. Oh God. I got grabbed. Okay. That's one down. There are so many of you. There's only 2. It's not even that many, but in my head, I'm like, oh, shouldn't be so many. Okay. Health drinks. All right, we got 14. Okay, no, we're gold. We are gold. Okay, let's check the morgue. That sounds like a place where fun things will happen. Oh, God. Getting sandwiched. Four, 5, 6. Didn't work, but I gotta get around and kick this one. Oh. Took 7. Took 7 shots for that one to go down. Good God. Alright. Well, we're doing alright. Body's laid out on the bed. Don't feel like checking this shit. Don't blame you. Please don't tell me I just came in here for a health drink. Okay. Well, there's also an ampoule. But that's it. No necessity in getting there. That's a bit rough. Okay, storeroom is locked. Lots of locked doors happening here. And we got the generator. Oh. What we got here? It's the hammer. Which is actually a pretty, if I remember, a pretty good melee weapon. Forgot all about it. Okay, so that about does it for exploration. Let's just take a peek real quick at all the doors. Now this is why I check every door that I come across, because if I run up against a situation where I'm like, I think I've checked everything, I can look at these doors and say definitively, like, okay, I missed a door, whoops. But I haven't. So either I'm missing a thing, or yeah, so I'm either missing I walked by something and didn't pick it up, or something of that nature. I wonder if we can still get up to 4. And if there's anything going on over there. It's worth a check, right? Maybe there's stuff up there now. Actually, I think I can take the elevator up to 3, can't I? Didn't I unblock that? I think I did. Yeah, I can. I have free range on 3. Okay. So let's cruise and see if those stairs up to 4 are still there, and if so, if we can get up there, and if so, that step, then what? English? Let's see if we can get to 4. Yeah, just see if we can get to 4. That's the point here. Let's see. Because at this point, I've been everywhere, which means I either missed something and I'll have to go through almost every room again, or there's somewhere that I forgot to check, which only really makes sense to me if I can go back up to 4 now and have a bit of a different experience. Hello? Magic stairs? Oh. That's just a wall. Okay, cool. Well then. I think, actually, though, while I'm just wandering about here, I think there's a save in the video room, because I have to spend some time, I guess, going through every room again and figuring stuff out. So I'm not going to bore you guys with that, I don't think. That seems like a bit much. Oh, that's right. I have a blood bag. See, at this point, I have some items to use, but I don't know where to use them. So I think I just need to wander around, and like I said, I don't know that that's interesting to you guys. I don't think it is. It's supposed to be a Lore-Thru, not watch Erebus get lost through. So, yeah, I've got items, I just don't know where to use them. And, yeah, lighter and blood. Don't know. So I'm going to wander around for a while, and I will see you guys after a time jump. All right, we're back, apparently. The tentacles were feeding on blood, I guess. Plate of Hatter. So we threw the blood pack down. Alright. That wasn't frustrating at all. But you see, even somebody who's been on this train for as long as I have been and who has nerded out over the lore as much as I have, even I don't know a ton of shit. I forget stuff. Okay, time for this. And I should probably... Oh, I have to line up this one with this. Clouds flung over hill. Okay, how many things is this referencing? First of all, clouds, sky, tangerines. That's white, blue, orange, green. Okay, let me just look at white, blue, orange, green first. White, blue, orange, green. Okay, so it's going clockwise here because we got white at the top and then orange over on the right. So we have to do blue, green, and then... Okay, so it's every other line starting with sky. Okay, so blue, green, yellow, red. Pretty sure it's blue, green, yellow, red. Oh, I really wish I could use all of them at the same time. Oh well. It is what it is. Blue, green, yellow, and red. Okay. I'm not going to forget. I will not forget. Yellow. And last but not least, red. There it is. Okay. It's kind of a... Well, I was trying to run by. Woof. That was close. Made it, though. Also, didn't actually hurt very much. Only 3 for that one. They're wearing different colored shirts. I wonder if that is indicative of their strength. What the hell? I thought I was just going right. Oh boy. Oh, shit's getting weird. Again, this wasn't here before. The Grim Reapers list. Lydia Findley, Trevor F. White, Albert Lords, Roberta T. Morgan, and Edward C. Briggs. And they got numbers. Don't know what that's for yet. Oh gosh. I'm gonna shoot ya. I'm gonna shoot ya. Nope. Down you go. Oh man, so many puzzles in here. And a lot less lore than I remember there being. Like, just generally speaking. First things first, let me unlock this. Thank you. Alright, and now we'll run back to the opposite side of the room and start on doors. Door duty. Gotta go this way first. For that operating room. Yeah, of course. There's gotta be more of them. Oh god. Cornered again. Oh. That was bad. Got cornered. You know, there is actually a pretty significant, I think, difficulty spike that comes into play here. I am just saying. I don't think it's just me. Let me know in the comments if you guys noticed it also during your playthroughs, because I feel like this is significantly ramped up. Like this kind of encounter I'm used to. Right? But not getting you stuck in a corner with them oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Not getting you stuck in a corner with them surrounding you. Not used to that kind of crap. Alright, what do you got? Basement storeroom key. Alright. I like that. Oh, I just had a thought. Okay, maybe the storeroom is where Alessa was kept. That's, I mean, because why else would it be locked off? We're not done up here yet, so... What the fuck is that, even? Oh. It's disinfectant. Alright. Oh god, give it a rest. Enough of you. I'm so sick of these nurses. And I'm very rapidly running out of ammunition. I mean, I started today's session with like 200 bullets. And now I've got like 50 or 60. It looks like I just came in here for disinfectant. I don't know why I'm shooting everything. I probably shouldn't, really. Okay, so one more room here in the corner. And then we can head down to the basement storeroom, I suppose. First aid kit, don't mind if I do. Yeah, there's considerably less lore in like the room to room of the hospital than I would have said. I think to an extent because I've played so much more Silent Hill 3, occasionally I forget what's in which one. Yeah, let's hit that basement because we have a key. The key for the storeroom. Any moment now. Okay, thank you. Alright. Let's deal with that before anything else. Because that list of the dead or whatever is going to be a thing, I think. At some point, but not yet. Okay. I see some bullets. That makes me very happy. Because they have taken a lot of my handgun ammo. And they've given me very little. That is a big glowing something. No, I don't want the bottle. I want the shotgun shells. That's a big glowing hello. Anything else on these shelves? No. Okay, let's deal with this. There's nothing in it. Can I push it? Yes, I can. Time for pushing. Okay, so I think now we're off the map. Oh no, this is still technically the storeroom. Okay. That's not. Looks like a hallway under the grate. Can't move it since the vines have grown around it. Can I burn them? Yes, I can. Perfect. Nope, fire goes out right away when I light the vines. Oh. Okay, hang on. Alcohol. Yeah, let's dump it first. Dump alcohol all over it. And now we can burn it. There we go. That's a pretty terrible fire effect. But that's okay. PS1 generation, folks. Alright, time to hop on down to, I guess, the first time that you could call something the basement's basement. No map of this fucking place. This is where shit gets... Oh, God. This is where shit gets real dank. Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and... Boom. At least one of them, because I can't... When there's two, it's... Or more, it's just too much. Yeah. That's the way to do it. Is shotgun at least one, and then you can go handgun. 3, 4, 5. The numbers are just everywhere, so I don't know if I'm missing or, you know, I believe the enemies do have invincibility frames, believe it or not. So, oh boy, I can't really, oh god, fuck this. Too many, I'm out. Oh god, they're everywhere. This is the worst. Let's play Ring Around the Rosie. Okay, got the videotape. That's good. Lock is jammed and absolutely cannot be opened. Okay. Going for the Mad Jukes now.
What's this?
Oh, this was Alessa's room, I think. If we're getting a cutscene, it's got to be important.
Looks like someone's been here.
Yeah, so she was here until just recently, too. There she is. Good old Alessa. Which, the character model, I don't know if I mentioned this in the intro or not, because in the opening intro they show this picture. But if I didn't mention it, this character model is based on an actress from a... Oh gosh, I forget the movie. I'll do my thing. I'll splice in a side-by-side here for you. But that's a thing. Alessa. Yeah, that's her. Well, what's next to that? Examination room key. I know you don't have a map of this place, Harry. I was trying to look at the map of the regular hospital. Bed, what's doing here? Who would? Yeah, so there's a very real aspect to this, which is that Alessa was kept in just like the deepest, darkest part of the hospital basement. So that, you know, people wouldn't know what was going on, because there's a combination of medicine, but also witchcraft going on that was keeping her alive. Can't exactly have that, you know, just in the front room. Oh, nice. The fuck is that? Oh god, it's just scary. There's nothing here, it's just scary. Good lord. Alright, so that was the first room. Can we get through... Oh god, that looks horrifying. No, it's not a real door. Thank god. Alright. So, time to go back. We've got the exam room key and the videotape to watch. And I think... Well, let's get to somewhere where I could use the map first. Isn't the exam room first floor? Yeah, so that's going to end this sequence of events. So let's go up to the third floor first. And make sure that we get to watch the tape. Because I don't think that we're going to have an opportunity if and when we go through the exam room. Because if I'm not mistaken, the exam room shifts us back to the real, quote-unquote, real world. To the not otherworld infested area. Hello? Okay. And we're going to actually get booted from the hospital as a whole. So I don't think we can come back here to watch the tape if we don't watch it now. Granted, I could be wrong. I should be wrong. Given how much I played the series up as, me being a know-it-all, and now I'm, like, guessing at a bunch of shit, I kind of deserve it. But, alright, let's save the game real quick. And time for a videotape. Let's see if the tape has anything. Does it have a description? No. Nothing on the label. Found on the second floor hospital basement. So they call it the second basement, but it's the basement's basement. Alright. Yeah, so I forget if we get a fully clear version of this later. I think we do. Yeah. So this is mostly a video of Lisa. She's basically saying Alessa's barely got a pulse. Her skin is charred beyond belief. Everything's all, like, completely fucked. And then I think she asks why they're keeping her alive and also what is keeping her alive, because medicine alone can't do it. Okay, so let's go. Well, I'm right next to the stairs, and the stairs will put me right next to the door, so I guess let's do that. Instead of the elevator. Elevator's a pinch faster up and down wise, but I think the stairs will save us a bit of time with putting us out right about where we need to go instead of in a completely wrong spot. Come on. Okay, there we go. First floor. Need to go here and then left. Alright. And we are almost done with Hospital Round 1. If I remember. I think it's just we open this door, get a cutscene, and that's that. But we'll see. Lisa, are you in here? I think you are. Listen to that music. Yeah, here she is. Hey, girl. It's okay. Silent Hill waifu. Jokes aside, Lisa is actually the most tragic character in this entire series. Which is why the music is a bit more somber.
Finally, someone else.
And when we later hear her theme, it's depressing as hell.
Who are you?
My name's Lisa Garland.
Which you've heard her theme, actually, because that's what I use in the outro of all these videos.
Harry,
And what I used in the
was
announcement and everything.
Where is
So,
everybody?
opposite of Kaufman. See, Kaufman seems to know most of what's happening. Dahlia knows exactly what's happening. Lisa's the total opposite. She's like, I don't know what the fuck is happening here.
It's awful.
And she really doesn't, too. She's actually not a liar.
I don't know anything either. Great.
I guess you could say she lies by omission a little. I mean, she doesn't tell us everything that she
It's like
knows,
this is
but
all some kind of bad dream.
it's not like we're asking her at this point either, so.
Yeah, a living nightmare.
But she does not straight up lie.
Let me ask you, have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair, 7 years old.
A 7-year-old girl. What? She's your daughter?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, this is actually...
A 7-year-old girl.
See, she's thinking about it. But she can't say that she has. She's thinking about it because it makes her think of Alessa, but Alessa's now older. I mean, we saw the picture of her. She's,
I'm sorry.
I don't know when that picture's actually supposed to be from now that I think about it. It's kind of a weird time
Do you
loop.
know anything about all that weird stuff in the basement?
Oh,
No? Why? Is there something
well, it's not
bad?
weird to her.
You don't know? Don't you work here?
under strict orders never to enter the basement storeroom.
Mm.
So I really don't know.
Okay, no, I guess she does lie a little.
What did you say was down there?
Well, it's...
She's a bit of a liar, because she knows what's down there. It's her job to be down there.
What's wrong?
She's about the only one.
Harry? Harry, let me help you.
So, we just shoved my foot right in my mouth. She does lie, but she's not a villain like the others.
Was I dreaming?
You were
And that's the Kaufman pose.
It's you.
And here's the big bad.
Yes, darling.
Yes. So she says we were too late.
Tell me everything you know. What's going on?
Darkness.
What's going on? Darkness.
The town is being devoured by darkness. Strength must overcome petty desire, childish...
So that's more or less true.
I knew this.
The town is being overcome by darkness, and she did know it was going to
What are
happen
you talking about? I don't understand
for a long time. I mean, that was the point of
Believe the evidence of
everything.
lies. The other church in this town, that is...
So now she's sending us to a different church.
This is beyond my abilities. Only you can stop it
Now, why she sent us here, I can't recall. You've not seen the crest marked on the ground all over town. Oh, here comes the big fat lie. The biggest, fattest lie that ever happened.
So that's what I saw.
Yeah. The mark of Samael.
What does it mean?
It is the mark.
Fucking liar. No, it's not.
Don't let it be.
It's the seal of Metatron. It's it's there to try to drive darkness away. Kick the old god out. Alright, so we're no longer in the Nightmare Hospital. We're back in regular. Now we have the antique shop key. So now we've got to get back to the antique shop. We have explored this area as much as we can. The regular hospital. So there's really not anything else to do here right now. We will come back later. I think we'll come back twice, actually. But that's the end for now. That's the hospital. So, without further ado, that was a very long episode. So thank you guys for sticking with me, assuming that you did. Oh, it's getting good though. It's getting good. We're gonna next time hit up the antique shop, and then I think, if I recall, we're gonna be right back at the hospital pretty quick. So. Originally I wasn't even sure if I was going to end the episode here. I was going to maybe go to the antique shop and come back, but this is we're going on real long, and we're leaving, and I think we're mostly done with the hospital now. So I think this is a good enough spot to leave this one. So without further ado on that, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much again for sticking with me. Please do like, comment, and or subscribe if you enjoyed. It would mean a lot to me. Other than that, see you real soon for the next one.